YouTube. DEEZ Nuts, the DEEZ Nuts guy, ended up becoming homeless. You feel me? This video is by the one and only Sunny V2. Y'all go follow and subscribe to Sunny V2. Let's get straight into the video.
From performing on stage with Kendrick Lamar to being passed out in the streets of LA.
Damn,
this is how Welvin the Great lost
sad.
absolutely everything. His career began on Instagram in 2014 when his next door neighbor Lefty began filming Welvin's strange look and personality. Throughout the videos, Welvin often talked about getting
that nigga got famous for being ugly, bro. Been trying to hold this nigga, but bro, like, he got famous for looking ugly, dog. A lot of y'all could go famous for the same reason. You feel me? It's not just him. Like, if you think that getting famous is hard, if he got famous because he ugly, I'm pretty sure a lot of you niggas can get famous from the same reason, bro.
Just called me, she want me to go upstairs. I'm going to her house, and I'm going to get it in.
Leading professional footballer Orlando Scandrick to comment and joke that Welvin didn't get any. Welvin responded with a video of his own.
I'm saying you ain't got no bitches. He said I don't. I do.
Who don't got no bitches?
Orlando saw Welvin's response and showed it to his girlfriend, model Drea Michelle, who
20,000 likes, 11,000 comments in 28 minutes. That day was everywhere.
That day, we watched his Instagram start at 6 followers, and then we just kept refreshing the page. By the end of the night, he was at 12,000. When we woke up in the morning, it was 43,000. It just kept
overnight
getting
sensation.
crazier. Welvin's voice and appearance came from a medical condition.
We won't really disclose it, but he does have a disability.
Yet this is what
Oh,
made
you
him
think so?
memorable
I
to be
didn't
the
know that,
thing
huh?
He was picked on for the most. But Welvin still loved being famous.
It makes me feel like really good. Like I love it a lot. Feel happy, and I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing.
And would therefore continue to make his own videos. Just 22 days after No Bitches went viral, Welvin returned with an upload that completely changed his life.
What's up, Dad? Something came in the mail today.
That shit crazy, bro.
By simply telling his father that DEEZ Nuts came in the mail, Welvin gained over 58,000 likes. 4 days later, the entire extended version was uploaded to his YouTube, gaining another 500,000 views in the 3 weeks that followed. However, it was
This is a classic, man. This is a classic, bro. All you young kids, man, that don't know about this, this was a time, bro. This was prime Vine,
all over
dude.
Vine.
Who I am?
I do.
These nuts. Got it.
Memes was endless, man.
Hundreds of other memes.
Can you tell me your name?
DEEZ Nuts.
Even big celebrities began to get involved.
Cause something came in the mail today.
Is it crazy? Don't that nigga Kevin Hart kind of look like, bro? If you put the nigga Welvin the Great, if you gave Kevin Hart the same teeth, bro, do they not look like twins a little bit? That's all I'm saying.
Taking Welvin the Great to a whole new level of fame.
Every day we see a new video or a new celebrity post.
He looked like Candace Parker X.
These nuts.
From 6 followers to...
From 6, you had 6
That
followers?
nigga had 6 followers.
To 900,000 in 2 months.
The meme reached a whole new level when a boy used the name to run for president
I'm Brady Olson, I'm 15, and I'm the presidential candidate known as DEEZ Nuts.
and wound up achieving a crazy result.
How the fuck does that even make sense? Bro, that nigga actually got votes.
In North Carolina, with 9% of voters.
That nigga got more votes than
9% in
Kanye.
North Carolina. That's about 1 million people. Let that sink in. Welvin therefore joked that he'd also run for president, as the DEEZ Nuts campaign had helped out with publicity.
1.2 million followers. Good God.
Having no bitches was now a problem of the past.
I seen you surrounded by women. When I was at the open mic, like, I didn't even get a chance to talk to you. You had too many bitches around you.
As Welvin began
Look what
to
that
hang
money
with
make a
famous
bitch do.
celebrities. He introduced himself as Welvin the Great to over 1 billion people in the Bad Blood music video. Kendrick had said that Welvin was a hero, adding he always had personality, confidence and self-love, making it out the city.
Oh, that boy from the same city.
Kendrick Lamar has been giving you lately?
I saw it on Instagram.
Welvin therefore joined Kendrick to sing a song beside him, which made Welvin realize he could charge for club appearances.
I ain't even
So
know
you're
all
getting
this.
booked For walkthroughs now?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much it costs to book Welvin for a walkthrough?
Right now he's at about 4,500.
4,500.
Concerned
That
fans
ain't
wrote,
bad.
I hope he saves
That ain't-
his money.
hey, I
was
would
this
thought
shit
the nigga was gonna
come
say
and go
100K.
so fast, but Welvin had built multiple streams of income before landing a DEEZ NUTS sock deal, which sold 330 pairs in the first 3 hours.
Nigga had real motion, dog.
A video game coming out.
Even announcing a more ambitious project.
We're trying to shop to see if we can get actual reality TV show for him.
Although this never came about, and the DEEZ NUTS meme was slowly getting stale. Therefore, he came up with no new catchphrase.
You got any new jokes for the folks, man? Yeah. Yeah, you know.
And could only rely on the DEEZ NUTS meme.
The DEEZ NUTS guy just keeps riding by, saying his catchphrase. Oh shit, he's on his way back. He's on his way back.
DEEZ NUTS got him. DEEZ NUTS got him.
People began to state this dude's fame is hella
Oh,
dead.
here go the
While
fall
Welvin
off, huh?
initially loved being famous, this
One
seemed to
minute they love you,
contribute
the
to
next
him
they hate you.
Welvin also had to deal with articles like this, stating Nuts was recently arrested on charges of sexual assault.
They called this
after
nigga
allegedly
Nuts.
assaulting several women during a party he hosted in California, which had been fabricated from nothing.
I didn't get arrested.
He's never been arrested. Never. It was from some site we've never even heard of.
To deal with the stress, Welvin had an obvious coping strategy: alcohol. For example, 3 minutes into a podcast appearance, Welvin stopped the host to scull a beer.
I want to name a couple names for you, Welvin, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear these names.
Finishing 3 entire bottles during the 12-minute clip. On another podcast, Welvin had a beer sculling contest and was almost always drinking when seen.
Oh
by
my
paparazzi.
god, bro.
Well,
Hell
yeah.
no. That big ass bottle of Fireball, that nigga a demon, boy. Anybody who drinks Fireball that much is a fucking demon, bro.
Alcohol often showed Welvin's bad side. He'd happily disrespect the homeless.
Here you go, big bro.
Damn, Welvin, give it back.
Not just once but twice.
Give it back to the guy.
He kind of deserves to fall off after watching this, bro.
Which was apparently a prank he liked to play often.
Here you go, bro. Johnny!
When fans sung him happy birthday, Welvin cut them off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Moments like this somewhat unsurprising. Me and my stepbro literally just seen you crossing the intersection by the D, and you just told us back the F up. All we wanted was a pic or video of you saying DEEZ NUTS, but you had to be a dick. This hostility continued toward his manager, who despite being a super nice dude, was often rudely cut off by Welvin, who also had no issue with airing private things. This was a problem as his manager controlled his Instagram,
So do you run his DMs? His Instagram?
Yeah, I run the page.
who was therefore blamed by Welvin when he couldn't get into his account.
I can't get in my Instagram, but I don't know my password. Somebody logged me out of my password. It gotta be him. It gotta be.
Yeah.
It gotta be him though.
Damn, that
Would
nigga
log back
snitching right in front
and
of
would
him.
therefore be forced to delete his Insta. This seemed to ruin he and his manager's relationship, as 1 year later Welvin seemed to hate him.
I need a whole new manager now. The one I have, he just like fucked me all over.
And also when
my
you
money and everything.
Without a manager or Instagram, Welvin's drinking only got worse, being spotted downtown drinking full bottles of spirits. and
Bro,
clearly
fuck the
struggling
bottle.
when
That nigga got a
speaking
big
to
ass
fans.
snake around his. Why the fuck he got snakes around his neck?
Video surfaced of Welvin getting in fights, although it's hard to tell if this was his fault, given people would always provoke him.
What's the deal, bro? What's the deal with you, bro? Pick your ass over here, blood. What's happening, blood?
Okay, why is you grabbing that nigga?
Hey,
though?
let me get a hug. I thought you was like trying to hurt me. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hurt you. I feel scared. Nah, man, I ain't like that.
Which only seemed to worsen his drinking, as Welvin completely blacked out on Hollywood Boulevard. Multiple similar videos surfaced, one of which being recorded beside Skid Row, making people believe he was living on the streets. Welvin clarified that this wasn't true.
I'm not dead. I'm not sleeping on the street. I drink
He'd then upload a video titled
At least he's
Stop the
honest, bro. At
Rumors.
least he admitted it, bro. He didn't hide it.
Okay. And I wish that these blogs would stop with all these rumors about Welvin being dead. He is very much alive and well.
With his cousin explaining that Welvin was homeless voluntarily.
Welvin chooses to go off for days at a time. He has a home to come to. He comes home, he rests for a couple of days, he go back out in the street. There's nothing nobody can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. We don't want that for him.
Money, Welvin wears a shirt reading, sponsored by DEEZ Nuts, Tip Me or Never Mind, stating in recent posts that life is great. However, with videos like this and other pictures such as this one, people believe he's heading down a dark path. It's sad, he looked like he was hanging around wrong people and they gave him crack. His teeth is brown like he's using. Hopefully Welvin can get some help.
Alright, y'all. That's sad, bro. I know I joke around, I know I laugh, but being homeless and everything like that, that is not a laughing matter. So I'm not gonna really sit up here and make any jokes or say anything disrespectful about being homeless. This dude, the DEEZ Nuts guy, Welvin the Great, he is kind of an example of how 1 minute you can be on top of the world and then the next you can fall off. And it also shows you that fame isn't always great. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of people who got famous and took a downward spiral in life, ended up losing themselves. You feel me? So as much as we say money fixes these problems, money fixes these problems, money can actually worsen your problems. Though, I mean, they say it in music all the time, more money, more problems. So the DEEZ Nuts guy seems like he's an example of that, you know. Y'all let me know how y'all are feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to like this video, comment on the channel, and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to catch y'all the next video. It's your boy Mitch Get Rich, and as always, I'm out. Ski!